Ali, it's been a real pleasure, honestly. I've thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. I think you've provided a lot of value to myself and everyone watching. I like to end each podcast with the same question for every guest, having it be that every guest has a significant amount of success and has very interesting stories and all have an eclectic mix of knowledge. And I would like to ask you a singular question that you can take a minute to ponder on. But Ali, what mindset did you have to adopt to get to this position today? And which one did you have to leave behind?
It's a very complex question, which I can give another hour-long podcast to, but I'm going to summarize it. I had, I had to let go of all of the illusions of how I thought my life, my career was going to pan out. Um, I had to let go of all the expectations of building something. I had to let go of all of the ideas of what's important. Yeah, I wanted the parties and I wanted the, you know, boat, the yacht nights, etc., whatever. But the success came when, or started coming, when none of that really mattered. And it was a case of just fully letting go and working on something that was deeply instinctive, that I didn't have to convince myself in the morning as to putting on the maquillage to say, that's me now, I have to do this for the next 8 hours. It was just something that was me, something that I was framed and designed to do. I couldn't have done it any other way, right? If this was an act to, make some money or whatever, that's exhausting. Every play has to end at some point. Um, and so really, really getting to tune with, it turns out this is who I am. That's surprising to me. This is what I want. That's surprising to me too. But then really settling into that reality and going with that, that really set up a lot. And it did mean I had to let go of a lot of ideas I had of, you know, I'd be wearing a suit and, tie and walking into an office somewhere in the city or in the DIFC, um, living that sort of life. But I'm very happy that this is my life. I'm very happy that this is the way of doing it. And I think that's the mindset to adopt as well. Like, if you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is tough, this is bloody tough, but I couldn't think of anything else that I'd honestly be doing, that's when you know you're on the right path.
Thank you so much. I think we could all take something from that. And I completely agree. The moment you start chasing money or putting on that facade and eventually the play ends, um, I think that can take a long time to recover from as an individual and as an ego. But as you begin to be authentic with yourself and your path and have the courage to explore your purpose as a human being, that's really when your career can become something that is embedded into your everyday life and something that you can get up and feel proud about working on. So,
Absolutely.
um, yeah, I could not agree more. Thank you so much, Ali. It's been an absolute pleasure. Is there any final pieces of advice maybe you'd like to provide some of the founders in all industries before we wrap up?
Yeah, you don't have to know everything. Don't pretend you do. I mean, it's impossible, right? And don't just rely on our good friends Chatty G and Claude as well. Ask, go out, just ask questions to people. Like, hey man, I've heard you're a lawyer. Just wanted to ask a quick question. Like, do you think the UAE is a really useful place to put my product in? I'm not going to turn around and say, oh no, you've got to book an appointment. Like, I love talking about this stuff anyway, so I'm likely going buy me a beer and I will absolutely talk to you about this stuff, right? Um, and you'll start to get knowledge, you'll start to get alpha from around the place. The best founders I know are the guys and girls who are like, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I just know that I'm here to do it. I just need to be surrounded by people who can help me. So be that person, like be as vulnerable as you can be. It's amazing the stuff that comes your way if you're vulnerable.
Oof. What a note to end on. Incredible stuff, Ali. You've been truly eloquent and articulate and just an amazing storyteller. So it's been an absolute pleasure to have you
Thank you
on.
very much.
Thank you
Thanks
so
so much
much.
for having me. Thank you so much, Maya.